Well, look at Uncle Kevin.
I'm like 4'9", I think.
How tall are you, Unc?
5'10".
That's some tall hay.
All right, so we're halfway through putting the new blades on. So you got right-handed blades and left-handed blades. So we've done the right hand. So now we're gonna have to go and do every other one, do the left hand. So get a little bit of work on here.
This one is way better.
Blades back. Here's blade. What we're doing is it's a bunch of grasses kind of cut in the little slot there, so we're cleaning them out. You can see where are the ones I've already done. So we got to clean all that extra stuff out of there so we can get the socket on there.
It's already taking the bolts out.
I used to sharpen the older blades with a angle grinder. But
bent up and everything.
it just for $3 a piece, and I get. Let me see one of them. So anybody that hadn't seen a disc mower blade, this is a disc mower blade. You got a right hand and a left hand because one of these spins one way and one spins the other. Okay, and it's twisted. And you've got two cutting edges. So you can cut on this one for a couple of years, and then you flip it over and cut on that side for a couple of years. So you can get, just depending on what your acreage is, you can get 4, 5, 6 years of
About done with this.
use out of them. So for that, I just change them out. Now if I had one that got into a rock and got really, really dull, I might pop it with a grinder, but
Takes me just a minute to get this.
I'm
That's
happy
good
to-
enough, you can finish it.
Yeah, if you don't get all of this out, the socket won't get all the way in there, and wobbles around your bolts off, and then you got trouble. So it's best to take your time and get it all clean.
What do you want me to do with these old blades?
There's a white bucket next to that bench.
Yeah.
Workbench. It's got a bunch of scrap metal in it.
Just throw them in there?
Throw them in there. All right, so we got fresh blades all the way around. It ought to cut like wildfire. We've got to check the oil in the cutter bar in the gearbox before we start. And this mower will be ready to go. We got, I really ought to fix the curtain that's busted. Hit a tree and dinged it up a little bit. We had to fix the 2032s also, so we're experienced in doing it. But and then the little swath bar broke off. I need to really put one of those back on it, but it's like a broom handle, so might do that. And then she'll be ready to go. We got her hooked up, raring to go. Can't go for rearing. We'll have to measure that top length, get the bar set right once we get ready to do that. Other than that, she's done. So I was all in my chains and everything, and I kept hearing a pretty bad squeal. And I isolated it down to the bearing that goes on that shaft, which is this one. And it's not come apart, but it's frozen just solid. You can't move it at all, so we're gonna put a fresh bearing on it and get it back together. That bearing was still painted green, so it was original equipment. So here's a new bearing. Huh? Yep. I have to open the door a little bit. Watch yourself.
Which one?
The baler door. So it's good that you came to help, because I'm going to need you to do something. Lock this door so it don't accidentally go down. Flip that little lever up. So you see that? See that little bolt right there? Push in place.
I'm pushing it on.
Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to get these upper ones in. All right, so new bearing in. We're gonna fire it up and see how it looks.
What you doing, Pa?
Putting hydraulic oil in this tractor. Mower. All right. Yeah, I see it's about halfway now. Putting hydraulic oil in it. It's thirsty.
What you been doing, Pa?
Oh, I've been mowing hay.
Look at that grin. It's hay time, and it is. We're trying to beat the rain. We got it. Now you can see we have all that to go. I just took a load home, and I'm over here bunching, which bunching it just makes it easier to load. If you put 10 or 15 together like this, you don't have to go all over the field while you're collecting. So he's going to drop off, and I stayed here to bunch. We are expecting some storms, and not very excited about that, obviously. And we were going to try to get it out of the field before it stormed, but that's not going to happen. As you can tell, there's a lot out here, and the storms are upon us. It's already started. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get this even, Steven, which it's not, but that's okay. Sorry for the camera going crazy. So it's hard to do one-handed. I'm not real sure how many I'm supposed to put in a bunch. I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Might be 14, or I think it's 16 actually. So, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So, just giving you an idea of how much we have to go. We can't see good because of the rain, but now you can. We have all that to go. Plus we have that to go on that side too. Let's see if you can. Nope, can't see that. But that on the other side's already bunched, so. Yep, here you go. And there's what we're facing on all sides.
One way to transport, picking up bottle calves and explore.
So this one is Anna's calf. What's her name, Anna?
Pepper.
Pepper. And why do you have a calf?
It's so I can... Wait, what? What'd you say?
Why do you have a little heifer calf?
To bottle feed it and make money to save it for my Bronco.
For your what?
For a Bronco.
And how old are you?
9.
And when can you drive?
16.
And you want your first car to be a Bronco?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hope Pepper makes you a lot of green cash. Do I get a discount if I want to buy Pepper?
Hey, which sauce that is? That one's Charlie's. Which one's that?